Hey, what's up you guys? So today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to talk about, and that is Riverdale. If you have not seen Riverdale yet, get on that right now. Really quick before moving forward, obviously this video is probably gonna have spoilers in it, whether it's something that I say in response to a fan theory or whether it is one of the fan theories itself, so just proceed with caution. You know, just watch the whole show real quick before watching this video. Bookmark it, come back to it, girl. Or if you just want to watch this and be like, what is Riverdale? It makes no sense, then go for it, do that. I did get inspired to make a Riverdale themed video from Lucas's recent video. I thought it was so funny. He reacted to Riverdale like pivotal moments without having ever watched Riverdale, and it was hilarious. So I'll leave a link to that in the description so you guys can check it out. All right, so I have not looked at these Riverdale theories at all yet. I'm kind of just hoping that I can find them. I've heard that people make really crazy Riverdale fan theories, so I'm looking forward to it. Riverdale's like one of those shows where it's just so easy to like hypothesize because just the craziest shit happens every video, so you're just kind of like, oh, what's gonna happen next? Like literally every time I watch it I have to message my friends who are also watching it and be like, what just happened? But yeah, I'm a Riverdale stan, what can I say? Jughead for life. Here's a theory about season 3. Gargoyle King could be Chick but not really Chick. I don't know what that means. So it says the last time we saw fake Chick, he was running from the Black Hood after Betty gave her brother up at the cemetery. Like most of the suspects on this list, Chick doesn't necessarily fit the build of the Gargoyle King, but maybe there are stilts involved. Love that. Throw the stilts in to make it believable. Either way, Chick's story never felt finished, so here's hoping he makes some sort of return. I mean, he could. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's gotta be Hiram. Like that's my thought, is it's like gotta be Hiram or it's gotta be like weirdo farm guy that we haven't seen. Like those are my two guesses. But then again, I got thrown for a loop with the Black Hood and everything and I never caught on to who it was. So maybe it's freaking Chick. I don't know. Chick is coming back to get his revenge, and his revenge freaking started when his parents were kids. I don't know. I can't decide if I think it's the same person behind it all or if it's like been passed down to new kings or something. So the vixens who had seizures aren't actually at the hospital. They've been taken away to work as prostitutes at Penelope's brothel. Okay, while I'm reading this, I'm realizing that people who are watching this without having seen Riverdale, like kind of like Lucas's reactions to the pivotal scenes, you're all probably like, what on earth? Because it's like the true parts of these series sound just as crazy as the made up parts. That's like basically Riverdale in a nutshell. Like what is crazier, the fan theories or the show? I don't really know. So the girls who have had seizures are being taken to Penelope's brothel, the one that Hiram promised he would give her in season 2. I kind of forgot that was a thing. See, the show's so crazy, I don't even remember what's happening. This explains why only girls are having seizures. That's a good point. Only girls are having seizures. Why Cheryl didn't have a seizure and why Veronica wasn't supposed to have a seizure. But like, if Veronica wasn't supposed to, like she still did. I don't understand the seizures. It literally makes no sense. Like there is some weird, crazy sketch stuff going on in Riverdale right now. And honestly, I don't even know what to think of it anymore. I don't even know what's happening in Riverdale. Season 3 is like, got me at a loss for words. But I mean, like, I guess that would kind of make sense, but like, why do you have to bring them to the brothel? And like, doesn't Penelope want to be like queen bee around there? Like, I don't think she'd want all these young high schoolers in on her action. It's just my thoughts. I want like a Jughead theory. That is what I want. Somebody just said Jughead is Cody Martin, a conspiracy theory. That one I can get behind. How shook would you all be if just like Jughead was actually Zach Martin and was actually Dylan Sprouse, but the whole time they've been like parent trapping us? Crazy. Make the worst theories. Okay, somebody said my newest Riverdale theory is that it's actually a teen novel that narrator Jughead is writing about all the friends he wishes he had. That is depressing. And if how twisted would that be though? If he's writing this novel about these are like the friends he wishes he had, then why is he like literally getting rid of everybody and making it so dark? Like if he was writing like this novel of his like dream friendships, I would hope it would be a little happier. I mean, I would think. So this one, the only part that stood out to me at first was, guys, I know some of you might find this offensive. Please don't come at me for this theory. So the theory here is, what if Betty doesn't actually love Jughead and is trying to move on from Archie, so pushing her love from Archie to Jughead? I don't really think so, mainly because I don't think Riverdale cares to take the time to build on the Archie Betty thing. Like, I just feel like they've got so much happening that I feel like the least of their worries is like Betty and Archie. Also, like, girl, get over him. He has legit kissed freaking every woman who has ever been on Riverdale. Like, stay away. Jughead Jones is just Cody Martin's emo phase after he never got accepted into Yale. How come every Jughead theory is a Cody Martin theory? I love that. This one's a common theory, but I still just want to talk about it. So somebody's saying their theory is that since Alice and FP have a son together, that makes him and Betty brother and sister. Wouldn't that make Chip's brother be Jughead? I think they mean Chick's brother, be Jughead, so Betty is dating her half-brother. That's not really how that works. Wait, let me figure this out in my head here. So, well, Chick is, well, not Chick, because we don't know if Chick's really Chick. But the child that FP and Alice had together, if that is the this is like, I'm like breaking this down. So, okay, so they have a shared half-brother. But this is probably so stupid. I'm just like drawing a blank, but that doesn't make Betty and Jughead half sister and half brother. Does it? No, because they have to share a parent. So as long as Jughead was mothered by, well, obviously Gladys gave birth to Jughead, I would assume, because that's not as easy to cover up. So then, yeah, I mean, unless Betty is also secretly FP's kid, then not half siblings. Yes, though, it is still very bizarre that they share a half brother. And there was, oh god, there's this episode that just had this imagery and I hated it. It was like, it went from a shot of like FP and Alice in bed together to a shot of Jughead and Betty in bed together, and I was like, I mean, like, the bigger concern we should be having is that they're gonna end up being a stepbrother, stepsister relationship, which is still weird. I mean, it's all weird. I don't know. Weird things are happening on Riverdale. Riverdale is not afraid to, you know, dabble in incest, which freaks me out. Okay, so somebody said, I've seen this theory recently and I really need opinions about it. They said, do you think there's a possibility that Jughead on Riverdale is demisexual? And 60% of people said yes. I want to look up demisexual. I don't know what that means. I apologize. I haven't really heard that term before. So it's a person who does not experience sexual attraction unless they form a strong emotional connection with somebody. It's more commonly seen in, but by no means confined to, romantic relationships. I think that makes sense. I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong. That would mean similar to asexuality, except he can feel like physically attracted to somebody that he's really got a super, super strong connection with. I mean, that makes sense. And I feel like that theory is probably getting a lot of agreement because Jughead was originally supposed to be asexual, right? But they ended up making Bughead a thing. So I can get where that theory comes from, is like his character was probably going the direction of asexual, but then they were like, LOL JK, we want people to ship them, so we're gonna make a couple, which I love. Bughead, love that. But no, yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I can see that. And I mean, he's never really shown interest in other girls. I mean, not that he would. He's no Archie. He's not walking around hitting up every girl he sees. So here's his theory. Alice and FP get married and Jughead and Betty are forced to break up because they're basically brother and sister. Oh, we're getting back to the brother and sister thing. A lot of people are concerned about this because it's weird. But they secretly go out without Alice and FP knowing. Then they find out and allow it, but get teased about it because of school. Then Hiram happens? Heart? What? another theory. I think Jughead and FP will find a way to get back into Riverdale because, like, come on, do you really think they won't? I think they will, like, find a way through the woods or, like, sneak in somehow, or maybe dress up like the Gargoyle King, like Jug on FP's shoulders. I just love that. Can you imagine? I honestly hope that that's how they get back in, if they get back in. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they'll get back in. I mean, I guess they have to because plot. So Penny Peabody is related to the Coopers. I like that one. The Coopers have got some crazy in them, and Penny does resemble them. I mean, it'd be pretty sweet if she's like Alice's sister, but I feel like that would have come out, right? I mean, they look a lot alike. Oh, ooh, this is a good one. I didn't even read the theory. I just started hypothesizing on my own, but this is a good one. Okay, so Penny Peabody is actually related to the Coopers. Some think maybe she's Alice's sister, while others think she may be Betty's mom. I'd be shook if Penny, no, is Penny that crazy though? Because I feel like she's like threatened Betty. Didn't she kidnap Betty? I don't even remember. So much crazy stuff happens in this show, I don't even remember anymore. Wait, okay, but that'd be kind of cool. And well, Penny's crazy, I don't really, they're both crazy, who am I kidding? But like, then we wouldn't have to worry about any of this Bughead stuff being weird if Penny was her mom. Well, no, we still kind of would if Penny's Alice's sister. It all just still ties in. I don't know, it's all just still weird. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments down below who your favorite Riverdale character is. My favorite character is Jughead. Obvi, love me some Cole Sprouse. And give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. If you love Riverdale, hit the subscribe button down below if you're new here. I'd really, really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.